And now,
from the master.
you're recording? Because the best part about this is we are now live. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Something Random podcast, where sometimes we talk about movies, sometimes we talk about television, sometimes we talk about an old man who brings along young, impressionable women and eventually allows them to die. But we always talk about something random. I'm your host, Charles Joseph Kelly.
And I'm your co-host, Michael C. Macbeth.
Joel, back at it again. Joel Adam Chavez. We have a special guest tonight.
Yes. All right, and with us, we have a very special guest. You may know him from local theater. You may know him as a game developer. And you may know him as the incredible drag queen on your knees. Welcome to the table, Steffan Scrogan.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. How's it going, man?
It's going good. It's going good. It's absolutely freezing here. I'm on a Christmas vacation. I live in Los Angeles, where it's 70 degrees, and I am a baby here. Freezing.
How is
a
it?
baby suddenly.
So, we just watched Doctor Who, the Christmas episode. Okay, so first off, before we say what we thought of it, what did everybody think of it? On a yes, yay, no?
Studio audience, make some sort of noise.
Wow. We're gonna need that button, Joel.
Joel, where's the button?
Oh yeah.
We have a supplemental studio audience just in case.
Exactly. Our studio audience right now may be a little intoxicated, so
It's Christmas after all.
They're dipping flaming Cheetos in nacho cheese.
as one does on a Christmas episode of Doctor Who. It's the new fish and
Fish fingers and custard.
yeah, fish fingers and custard. So what did you guys think of the Christmas episode?
I was impressed,
Yeah?
personally. Yeah, no, I thought it was good. It was very touching. It was a nice combination, much like Star Wars, a good combination of throwbacks to current stuff.
Okay, I see that. Steffan, you seem to know you're like
Yeah, I'm a
this
nerd.
this is a scene from
So
the past.
yeah, no, like they had a bunch of this episode. To me, was callbacks. The episode, where not a whole lot of stuff actually happened in the episode, but they referenced like every single thing they could from old episodes.
Right.
There was no major villain really.
No.
There was no bad guy. There were no explosions. Nothing tense really happened. But they're like, look, let's make fun of the old Doctor. Let's make fun of the new Doctor. Let's just like that whole speech at the end is just a bunch of references to stuff from previous seasons, and it's fun. It's interesting, but it's kind of it just felt like an episode to be like, I'm Stephen Moffat, and I want to finish off with an overview of everything I've done.
Is that how he normally sounds?
Yeah. Yet there's recordings of him.
I thought it was pretty good.
That was a
No,
pretty
I
good...
enjoyed it, but I don't think it was that great.
Okay, so it's really fun to have Joel here because, as we've talked about before,
Well, it's always fun. I mean,
There's always a party with Joe.
Yes, but the fact that you stopped watching Doctor Who like in
30 years ago.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it was neat.
That's it?
It was a lot. The special effects were a lot better than I remember.
Yeah, they've upgraded it just a little bit.
They have a budget now.
Yeah, of like $10 instead of $5.
Normally they just pooled all their money in a hat and did an episode.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah.
I thought it was good. It was okay. It felt so much like the last regeneration that I was just kind of like, eh. But especially that last scene, I was like, that's the exact.
No,
same thing that
absolutely. The bringing Jenna Coleman into it was unnecessary. I don't see how that is really a style that helps further the plot to say, hey, here's the original companion that this Doctor had.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they just wanted to wrap stuff up.
That's
what
true.
It felt like they're like Capaldi, Moffat. Let's just say,
Right,
hey,
let's
here's
get it
what
done.
you did.
So we've got some questions, and I'm going to be asking you guys some questions now. Tonight we're going to be going through quite a few questions, more than our normal 4. So, first question of the night: Doctor Who sex toys.
What?
Why don't more exist?
Why is
So obviously there are sonic screwdrivers, I'm assuming.
Okay, so Obviously, you would have a sonic a screwdriver. You know, yeah, I get it. But is there like a ha one? Yeah, there we go. But that's about it. There's a TARDIS spank paddle.
I was gonna say most of the things in Doctor Who aren't friendly shapes for that kind of stuff.
I know. Like
The
think
TARDIS
about
is a big box, and like
think about
a Dalek is covered in
A big box.
like box with protrusions.
Bigger
There's
on the
nothing that's
inside.
very
okay. You ruined my joke, but it's okay. But think about Matt Smith's sonic screwdriver, right?
It opens
Kinda
up.
like,
The
like a
claw
spec-
action?
claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's-
speculum. Yeah.
Yikes.
I
That's
think
real
there's-
laughter, folks.
I think if you really think about it, there's plenty of reasons why there's not more sex.
All right. Question number 2 this evening. When
I think Sydney has a question.
no, she's just talking.
You left out the TARDIS butt plugs.
TARDIS butt plugs. Yes, on
But they're
Etsy.
square.
I know a lot of research.
Yes, she was my research assistant by looking up Doctor Who butt plugs.
Well, so if you look at
Browser history.
if you look at that other throwback episode, the original TARDIS is actually when it doesn't have
It's shaped like a butt plug.
it's a cylinder. Yeah, that could
the
work.
original ones that get stolen. Yeah.
Yeah. If you didn't hear that, one of our audience members said, "Michael knows what a butt plug looks like." Kind of like that too.
I don't, but
Okay.
In
I-
theory.
Ooh, guys! Oh my gosh, this is a moment that we all get to experience all together.
So it's
Michael,
kind of like.
wait, no. Michael, what does the butt plug look like?
Oh, okay. Yeah, go.
I mean, I imagine it as something that fits in your butt.
Yes.
pretty
What shapes?
smoothly.
So there'd be like 3 main portions. Can you describe what that would be?
My mental image right now is like a wine stopper.
So like a cork? Just
No,
like a cork that
like
you
the like the wine stoppers, the rubber ones that you buy.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
close.
It's got
That's-
kind of a cone.
There's a cone?
Yeah.
And then there's like a little spot to make sure it doesn't go so far into your butthole.
Exactly.
Butt hole?
Exactly.
Butthole is what I'm going to call your butthole now.
Does anybody have one that we could show them?
Yeah, anybody have a butt plug with them today?
Anyone just brought a butt plug? Oh my.
All right. Question number 2. Who would play the worst American doctor?
Hayden Christensen.
That's it. You win. There's no surviving this any further. We're done. There's
I'm
no
the
other
doctor,
choices.
and I'm mad.
I was thinking Channing Tatum. So, for those who are listening to the podcast right now, I'm doing my Channing Tatum face, which John Travolta would be the worst. Oh my God. Okay, no, hold on really quick. Young John Travolta or old John Travolta?
Old ass John Travolta.
Oh God, Adele Dazeem John Travolta. Okay, all
Young
right.
John Travolta would be great.
John Travolta's still alive?
He is alive and pretending to be a Scientologist.
Yeah.
Oh, is he joining that camp?
Oh, he's been in for a long time.
Okay.
I don't think
I
he's.
don't-
I don't think he's really a Scientologist, though. I think they have dirt on him. That's my theory.
So this question I kind of want to go around the table, and ask each of you, starting with Michael, who is your favorite Doctor Who companion?
My favorite is kind of a package deal because I really, really prefer the Matt Smith, Amy Pond, Rory
Right.
trifecta. Yes, thank you. It really is, and after seeing Matt Smith with Jenna Coleman, it became very clear that the only reason we were sold on Matt Smith was because of his companions.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Joel, because you've seen so much Doctor Who, who's your favorite companion? What's their first name?
What color is their hair?
Well, of the 3 people I saw tonight, who I will now refer to as George McFly Hitler, Bates, the guy with the Beethoven hair, I'll just call Beethoven,
Okay.
and the Clockwork Orange guy that looks like the Doctor at the end of Clockwork Orange.
Okay. Yep.
I like the Beethoven guy.
Okay.
And also the lesbian Scary Spice chick. What was her name?
Bill.
Oh, yeah, Bill. Yeah.
Bill Potts.
No, but lesbian Scary Spice just sells really well.
She was cool.
That rolls off the tongue.
Michael.
Yes. Yes.
Genre tropes. Which ones have not been explored in Doctor Who?
So my first thought is the Doctor staying put for any period of time, but they have explored that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They've had, especially with Matt Smith, they've had him stay for who knows how many months with the whole cubes thing, and then there was the time he lived with James Corden.
That's true. Yeah. With the what was the baby's name? It was like Stormageddon.
Stormageddon, Lord of something, right?
Lord of
Was it
Darkness.
Lord of Darkness?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was this little 6-month-old baby named Stormageddon. It
And
was
he
great.
named himself that.
Yeah, the baby named
Because
himself
Matt
that.
Smith speaks baby.
But that said, I think he does. He speaks horse and baby and all the things.
Crow.
Crow.
Like Peter Pan?
Totally. Yeah.
There was
That's what he actually does.
there was a whole episode. Okay, spoilers. There's a whole episode this season about why crows say "caw."
And it's not because they're from Boston and they saw a car coming.
Yep. God, that stupid joke.
I know.
That's not a stupid joke. It's brilliant.
There's a whole long form version of it online, and it's amazing. But no, they haven't really explored the concept of the Doctor being completely stranded, like without a TARDIS for several episodes, kind of thing.
There was a 2-episode one with Martha.
Which one?
The one where he wiped his memory and put it into the stopwatch.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He didn't have anything. He didn't have
That's
his memory
true.
or anything. And she had to live as a frickin' slave maid.
I know that was rough. No, that's true. Good point.
Well, they use that instead.
What else? What other tropes haven't been explored? in
I mean, they
Doctor Who?
definitely explored the
Nope,
dead
not a- nope,
lesbian.
not a clue. Not a.
Yeah.
The circus? Have they gone to the circus?
Have they gone to the circus? Have they done?
Or the carnival?
Oh shit,
I don't
guys!
think they have.
I just found a Doctor Who episode they haven't made yet. Doctor Who musical episode.
No.
Oh my god, this is gonna happen. Okay, this may be what we create at the end of our podcast.
Fair enough.
All right, so we've been doing this for a little bit of time. We're gonna get a little bit of audience. We're gonna get you guys participation. We're gonna get you guys in here. We're gonna play 6 Degrees of Separation with you guys. Yeah. Yes, six degrees of separation. So 6 Degrees of Separation. The rules are as follows. You need to know the name of the actor. You need to know the name of the movie that they were in. You can use television, but you can't use big named television shows. So we don't have anything prepared, and there's a reason for that. We want you guys to give us names of 2 actors that we have to link.
Wait, we can't use TV? You can.
You can use whoever you want.
Yeah, we can use whatever we want. We just can't use 30 Rock or SNL, like big cast TV.
It's amazing how they say something that echoes. Like, you just said that.
I can't hear you.
So somebody give us a celebrity, any actor or actress.
Brian Darcy James.
Brian Darcy James. I have no idea who the fuck
I
that
don't
is.
either.
What?
Who? I said
Can
I
you,
don't
can
have
you
any
show us
idea
a
who it
picture
is.
just so we have some context?
I can tell you.
How do you not?
But the whole point is that we don't Google it.
Okay.
He was Shrek in the original.
Okay.
He was the original Shrek in Shrek the musical. He was in Titanic.
Well, like maybe someone from movies,
From
cinema.
not Broadway.
Yeah.
So when you say show,
This is why he was on Law and Order SVU. He was done movies.
don't give it all away.
He was on Smash. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
He
I
was
think
on
we can
Law
work
and
with
Order
that.
SVU.
So now we need to pick a different person.
And no, I mean like I know
Nope.
what he looks like,
I have
but
no
I need
idea
a
who this
picture
guy
of
is.
him without a bunch of green makeup and a giant nose on.
Okay.
Okay, that helps me. Thank you.
No, I'm fine with that. We're doing it.
Let's go for it. Let's
Yeah.
go for it. And what else? Who's got a second actor for us? Second celebrity.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti. Okay.
All right. So
geez.
Brian Darcy James to Paul Giamatti.
Okay, we're gonna take
Here's
5
the
minutes
challenge.
to do this. We're gonna take a quick.
A quick? We're gonna take a quick.
Jesus Christ, this day. We're gonna take a quick word from our sponsor. Cool. So I'm gonna set this up before we get this going. Hey there, friends. This is your humble host, Charles, just checking in to see how things are going. It's day 3 of the new year. Are you still following through on your resolutions? Do you need a workout, buddy? So we hit a milestone. Thank you so much for taking a listen to our first live show. Even though there were some major technical difficulties on our end, it was a blast, and we can't wait to do it again. We have a huge announcement this week. We are now part of the KRFC Podcasting Network. For those of you who don't know, KRFC is a nonprofit radio station based in northern Colorado and are wanting to put together some awesome shows from the area to promote Fort Collins life and culture. You can go to krfcfm.org to check out some of the other incredible shows they do and listen to what's playing on air. If you are new to our show, hi there. We have some name tags by the door and fruit punch in the corner. Joel may have spiked it, though, so just watch out for that. But if you're a returning listener, you know the deal. It keeps me going knowing that you guys are around to listen to us. We are starting the new year off right, and we need your movie, TV, theater, video game, music questions. Whatever you guys want us to answer, please let us know. You can leave them for us on social media. You can leave them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All of that information is in the description, or our email as well, which is also in the description. We are scheduling some awesome guests this year and bringing in some new bits and even new podcasts, which we're super excited for. It's going to be a great year, and I can't wait to see you on the other side of it. As always, thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, I love you.
With all the gaming sites full of editorials and fluff pieces, it can be hard to stay up to date on the news from the gaming industry. The Sometimes Geek podcast is a quick and easy listen each week that covers the major headlines and the occasional review, with thoughts from an everyday gamer. You can find us at sometimesgeek.com or on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts.
That was really close.
No, it wasn't.
I am assuming it was really close.
Okay, there's a wah button.
Oh man.
All right, what do we have to watch, guys?
Shockwave.
Okay, what is this Shockwave movie?
A terrible movie that you will absolutely love.
Okay, Shockwave. Give me okay. So who's in this movie? Shockwave.
Heck, if I remember, I just know it's really bad. 2006. Shockwave. AI assault. Supposedly rated R.
Okay, AI assault.
Carrying a pair of top-secret military robots crashes on a deserted Pacific island. Team of Navy SEALs must find them and turn them off as soon as possible.
This sounds miserable. Okay.
I'm kind of glad this is our punishment movie because I was going to have to watch it anyways.
Oh.
Oh my god, this looks terrible.
Yeah, this is awful. I don't think there's a single person on this cast list that I know. This is miserable.
You'll love it. It's a great drinking game.
This looks like it'd be so bad.
All right.
We're gonna have to separate these two.
Yeah, you guys are getting obnoxious.
I dipped my hair in cheese.
Again? Again?
We had a talk about this, Sydney.
Did you afterwards? Did you get a little hungry? Go. Why not?
No, because that would ruin the curl, but now it's just crisp.
And like the real tragedy here is that she washed her hair today, so like she has to wash it again instead of waiting.
Oh no. Washing
Just
your hair
watch the
more
end.
than
Just
once.
watch the tip. Just the tip. Just
Blow
watch
it
the
out,
end.
Style it.
They do have
Okay.
a point. It's long
Just
enough that you can do that.
Yeah, you
Just
can
the
just like
tip.
wash just the tip.
It's long enough to dip it in cheese. Long
enough to wash
Jesus.
Alrighty.
This is exciting,
This
guys.
This is exciting.
We got cheese hair. We've got Shockwave.
We're calling the Cheesetastrophe, I think.
Cheesetastrophe. That's good.
There's a good band name.
We're gonna start a new segment this week. That's gonna be super fun. Called "What the Fuck, Internet," where we take questions from around the internet, asking about movies, and we answer them for you guys here right now. These are some of the worst questions you could possibly find on the internet, such as, Joel, is it gay to watch The Notebook? I am straight, though?
With a question mark?
No,
It is not gay.
it is not gay. Men have feelings too.
Yeah. Fuck you, dude. I cry at everything. I cried at Doctor Who.
Not this one, but yes, me too.
I cry at commercials.
Yeah,
It's true,
Yeah,
The
I've
long
been there.
distance phone commercials.
Dude, it's normally like when families come together and I'm like, fuck, they got their
Oh my god!
Cheetos.
When they bring the army dads home,
Oh, fuck.
and the army moms, I'm like, forget it.
It's over.
There's
Yep.
So, Michael,
Yes.
what are movies about hot single mothers having sex with strangers?
what?
I don't know of any blockbusters or dramas, but you might want to check porn sites.
Well, The Notebook wasn't that what the? Oh, I'm thinking no.
Yeah. I can't think of any feature films with a big budget.
Okay, Joel.
Yes, sir. What was that?
Oh, the one where she's like a super cougar, and it's like the
Home Again,
commercial
yeah.
is like her boning down on
That was
some
one
kid.
of the films I saw this year. One of the 4 films I saw.
Oh my god. Okay,
It was pretty good. Yeah.
Joel,
Yes, sir.
is it okay to like John Wayne?
I don't understand where these questions came from.
I don't either.
The internet.
Just the internet.
Of course.
I am straight,
Well,
though?
here's looking at you,
All right, Michael.
Pilgrim.
Yes.
Why do they show condom commercials on TV?
To encourage safe sex?
Okay, Joel. Joel,
Yes.
can you describe SpongeBob SquarePants?
This is a physical description.
Physical description. This is what the person's asking.
He's a yellow sponge with big white and blue eyeballs and 2 teeth on the top and pants and a white shirt and a tie. I win.
You
Well
win. That's
done.
actually like a good. All right, Michael. Yeah, wow. Yep, you got it. Michael, is Mr. Snuffleupagus a Baptist?
Are Baptists imaginary?
I guess. Good answer to that question. Joel,
Yeah.
what should I rap about?
Snuffleupagus being
Yep.
a Baptist, for sure.
That would be an amazing rap song.
Michael,
Yes.
how do I stop masturbating to anime?
That's the internet talking. That is the internet talking.
Find something different? I don't know.
All right, Joel,
Yeah.
should only kids watch wrestling and not adults?
Ooh, that's a toughie. Can you repeat the question?
Should only kids watch wrestling and not adults?
I don't think anybody should watch wrestling.
Are Batman and Robin in love? Or are they just good friends with one another? Did they kiss on TV?
No, I think what the true beauty of their relationship is that the tension's always there, but they can't act on it. Yeah.
Aren't they technically father and son?
No.
No,
there's
some
like-
of them are.
There's like 5 different Robins.
Yeah, there's
okay.
like 35 different Robins, and each one is some other child, right?
The tension is there. That's why they added nipples
Oh my God.
to the suits. The nipples.
Oh, Robin. You've got Robin nipples.
Guys, to bring this full circle, Batman brings in young, impressionable children. Oh my God.
Batman is the doctor.
Batman's the doctor. Oh my God.
Can I bring this to Doctor Who real quick?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's bringing in next season. If you haven't seen who his new companions are, or her new companions are, excuse me, some of them are a little older.
Wait, so we've got old companions?
She has 3 companions, 2 of which are young, and 1 of which is a little.
Okay,
older.
I need like a serious conversation. Explain to me these companions because I haven't seen anything yet.
They
And
have
are
not
there
told us
nipples on the
anything. They just told us
costumes
the
is what I
actor,
wanna know.
the 2 actors and actress who play her companions.
Okay.
And that's all we know.
Ooh, when did we learn that?
I don't know. You just learned it right now,
Very
CJ.
recently.
You heard it here first.
All right.
I'm refilling my wine.
I didn't.
It's been
that-
it's
is
been
that
on the
your
internet
Alzane?
for a while.
No,
Well, I heard
drank
it here
the whole bottle.
first.
Oh my God. That's wonderful.
The applause button now?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well, I haven't. This is the last of the bottle.
Oh, turn that off.
Yeah, no, you don't get this anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Once you finish that glass, then I will clap for you.
okay.
Slow clap. Is there a slow clap button?
No, there's not, but there is.
Oh.
Well, you know, a slow clap is something you can do with your own hands.
I think I pressed like 30 buttons.
What? Teach me. Except for you're wearing gloves, so.
All
I don't know
right.
how well it would work.
And now, as always, guys, do you guys want to make a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Always.
All right. I think it should be a Doctor Who movie this week. Because it
Or
makes
as
sense.
Jolene calls it, Captain Who.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay.
Jolene's here. Hello.
Joel,
Probably a captain at some point.
I need you to tell the story, Joel.
I don't know it. I was like rearranging chairs or something, and I just heard Captain Who from you, or was it Michael? I don't know.
Okay, so we're getting
of
ready
us.
for the live show, and Jolene walks down the stairs, and she's got a friend who's coming down with her, and she's like, yeah, you know, the guys are having some people over. They're watching like Captain Who or something. It was great. I love it.
We
I
love you. All right.
I love you.
I love you. I'm not. I mean, the only Who's I know are from Dr. Seuss.
From Whoville.
So we could make a Dr. Seuss Doctor Who movie.
Doctor Who's.
Doctor Who's.
Doctor Who's. Okay, I like this idea. What else could we do?
And goodbye.
And that's end scene.
She just came down here to see what was going on.
Well, you know, the Who's live on a speck of dust.
Okay, so we
Traditionally,
need to.
and it's clearly bigger on the inside, so that's a start.
Which, by the way, that's the perfect idea for a Doctor Who sex toy.
Okay.
Expanding butt plug. Yeah, it's bigger on the inside.
Can I mention that? Can I have one self-insert question here
Yes.
that I want to hear from you guys? So there's a lot of theories about if there was another Doctor out there in popular, like if you could take one character and say, oh, this person's the Doctor. People have pointed to people like Mary Poppins because her bag is bigger on the inside, which I don't necessarily agree with, but I do agree with Mrs. Frizzle because she
Okay.
has a magic school
bus,
bus that travels
yeah.
through time and space.
And space, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Miss Frizzle is like the perfect
Yeah.
the perfect Time Lord.
And the bus is an actual entity, much like the TARDIS.
There's
alive,
also Rufus from Bill and Ted. who
Totally a
could
Time
be
Lord.
A Time Lord in
Oh
a
my God,
phone
in
booth.
a phone booth.
But his is not bigger on the inside.
No, it's
No, it's
the
very
same size.
small.
It's very.
It's smaller on the inside.
Very small.
It's a reverse dimensional filter.
Yeah,
Doc and Marty could be, but they're in
kind
a
of.
car.
It's just
so-
time. That's just time.
He's just a smart dude.
Yeah, they
he's
don't
smart.
travel in space until the future when
what
he
about-
gets upgrade.
What about Rick and Morty? What about Rick? Rick travels time and space.
I'm not familiar with Rick and Morty,
But
so
I mean, you do see a little bit of Rick's backstory, and he's not a Time Lord.
That's
per
true.
se.
So it has to be like characters we don't know.
All we know about like Miss Frizzle is her younger sister now, who's in charge of them.
okay.
and she has an aunt somewhere, but that's all we know about her.
What about James Bond? We can't confirm that he travels in time
does
or
change
space,
faces.
but he does change faces.
Oh,
Some people have said that James Bond is not actually his name; it's just a title.
I like that. I do like that theory. Like,
or Rusty and Audrey from the Vacation movies. They change every movie.
I do.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I do want to mention something that we heard from the audience just a second ago.
Yes.
That Dumbledore changed faces, but that's because the actor died.
Yeah, regenerated.
Yeah, likely story.
Where do you think they got the time turner?
But there is a fan theory about Dumbledore being grown-up Harry Potter traveling back in time. It's a terrible fan
that's
theory,
pretty
but
bad.
yeah,
That's pretty bad.
but it's up there.
His Phoenix. I mean, he just shows up in the middle of nowhere at the randomest time.
He does regenerate too.
Fox could be the Doctor, the Phoenix.
They're laughing at, who? I don't know who Fox is. Who's Fox?
All right, let's bring it back in. Rein it back in. Just a minute. I love your shirt.
Thank you.
Joe's Pie Diner.
I went to Waitress last night.
That's wonderful.
I loved it. I
I'm going-
loved every minute of
I'm
it.
going on Sunday.
Okay. All right. Let's get back into it. new Doctor Who episode. We're going to do a Dr. Seuss themed episode.
Okay.
But we have to change. We have to flip it on its lid, like most Doctor Who episodes. Captain Who, like Captain Who does.
Oh my God!
Let the record show
Captain
this was
Who
Jolene's idea.
is full
Right.
circle because the alligator eats a clock, which is time, and scares Captain Hook, and he's a captain.
That's a great story.
I think you should let that thought go.
So the pirate ship is the new TARDIS.
No.
And he travels to
And Peter Pan can
Wholand.
fly.
I'm gonna put that thought. I'm gonna put that thought on a
found the
milk
right
carton
button the
because it
first
got
time.
away from you.
It's okay. I did like the Tom Hanks.
How many ounces is this? About 4?
Chug.
That's how many is left of this
Okay.
bottle. That's
Okay. But let's get back. Dr. Seuss. I want this idea to happen. I want this to come to fruition.
Okay, so this is going to be a Whovian.
All right. So let's write the script right here.
Okay.
No.
He'll have a very like twisty, odd-looking sonic screwdriver.
Enter the Doctor in Whoville.
We need a composer. Who's going to compose the music?
Recorded. You don't need to type it out. This guy.
What?
I'm not actually typing it out.
Oh well, great, because we can all hear it.
It's used for comedic effect.
Oh.
It's
Oh, that's right. You think you're.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Is this the idea that we want to play with?
I don't know. I mean, I just threw it out there.
Joel wants to go back to Peter Pan land.
No, I don't know.
I think Peter Pan would be great. It'd be fun.
How about we do our own IP? Or
All
do we
right.
have to steal someone else's idea?
Pitch
Yeah.
something.
American Doctor Who.
No, that's gonna be terrible. They already tried that in 1996.
Yes.
They did?
That's
I
what the
didn't know
movie
that.
was.
So it
Oh.
starred just the normal Doctor actor. I can't remember his name, but it also had Will Sasso from Mad TV in
What?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had a lot of people in it that you may recognize, but they because it finished airing. The series finished in like 88 or 87, I forget. And so they're like, oh, so popular, let's make a movie. And it was made by a bunch of Americans, and they did a terrible job with it. And they didn't see it again until 2005.
That's
I wonder
when.
why.
Yeah, that's when the show began. I didn't know that existed. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I need to.
Anyway, what I
Check
really
that.
like is when they put historical things in there that actually happened.
Like this
Like
episode.
tonight.
Like
that
the-
was
like the-
awesome.
Yeah.
The Christmas truce.
truce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
That was
actually happened.
really cool. Yeah.
I like those kind of things when they take nerdy stuff from both parts of my world.
And
Like
make
when they
nerds
find-
of
together.
nerds.
Like when they find dinosaurs on the moon, like the real stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Not according to Sarah Palin. That did not happen. She does not believe in dinosaurs or the moon.
Oh.
That's fully true.
Well, the moon is a hologram, by the way.
Hey,
According to
wait,
Doctor Who, the moon
I-
is a hologram.
Oh.
So Joel,
I'm not Sarah Palin. I can't
Joel?
answer. Yeah.
we had a rule
Yes.
that we initiated back in the day, and I really want you to put $1 in the politics jar because
That doesn't count as politics.
She doesn't do politics
She's not
no
politics anymore. She's not politics. Okay. Anyways, so
more. We didn't even talk about anything politics related,
that's
just
true.
that she doesn't believe in
so
dinosaurs.
the concept we're
Which
going
could
with.
technically be religion, but anyway, keep going. Sorry.
So the concept we're going with apparently is we're doing a Doctor Who movie, but we're doing we're picking a specific historical event, and so it doesn't have to be a ripoff of any other show or story, but we are choosing an actual historical event to work into the story.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think I love those episodes of Doctor Who when they take stuff that actually happened and then they add some sci-fi element to it.
Yeah, did they ever do anything on the moon?
Yes.
There's like yes. What? No.
The Cybermen are from the moon.
I was just thinking of Sarah Palin again. So.
It's okay.
Let's see. Okay. What did you say they had
God,
not
they've
done?
done 700. They've done like 800 episodes.
Literally, it's been going through the 60s, and they even lost some episodes they can't find anymore. They found an episode
read
from the
that,
60s
yes.
in a shack in Africa for some reason. They recorded over
Just
a bunch of them.
Like
Odd
there's African
collector.
people.
Yeah.
There's
No,
African
like-
people watching Doctor Who.
No, they just because that was back in the days of television when they didn't say, "Oh, we should keep this for posterity." They didn't know, so somehow it ended up in this weird storage unit. It got shipped around, and one day someone was going through it and found an old episode of Doctor Who.
Can we go to Africa?
Let's do it right now. I'm buying the
I went to
tickets.
Africa.
So what African historical event
You know
can
what?
we?
They don't actually go to Africa very often in Doctor Who.
Let's
Yeah.
go to Africa.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Dinosaurs in Africa.
There's like a vampire scare going on in Malawi right now.
Right now, there's a vampire scare going on in Malawi.
Okay. What? So there's a vampire scare? Is this like an actual thing, or are you just fucking with us?
My friend is in the Peace Corps.
Africa vampires.
Tori's friend is in the Peace Corps in Malawi, and there's a vampire scare.
Okay.
Is the guy from The Room there? What's his name?
I don't know. I can't confirm.
What's his
Oh,
name?
Tommy Wiseau.
I cannot
Wiseau,
deny
yeah.
or confirm.
Okay, but I need to hear more about this, but like actual like.
Holy shit, this is like an actual thing. Malawi cracks down on vampire lynch mobs. There is a mobs going out killing vampires. Vampires.
So it's like a witch hunt.
Okay. Yeah. That's a great premise.
I'm gonna have to read about this later.
Seriously.
They
Okay.
actually are vampires.
All right.
So what is
Now-
what is the sci-fi element then?
Well, I have a question.
Vampires. That's the sci-fi element.
Well, they've done vampires before. They did the vampires in Italy with Rory
In Venice,
and,
yep.
and Amy.
They had the weird vampire school with.
And usually, whenever there's a ghost, it's not a ghost. It's like a hologram that's not working. You know.
Right.
I have a question. Now, you said in the episode we watched tonight, the lesbian Scary Spice was from another show.
No.
Oh, I thought you said she was from another show.
They killed
Okay.
her in the very previous episode, and they brought her back immediately, which kind of pissed me off.
I thought you said.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
it
I
was-
thought but they do crossover episodes with other shows. Is that not a
Okay,
thing?
yes, they've got their own like spin-off shows.
So
like-
could we have
That
like
aren't-
Sarah Michelle Gellar come in and like
No,
be Buffy,
But
Yes.
they could.
like old Buffy?
But they
Oh
did
my
a
gosh, yes.
they did a vampire episode, the school episode with Giles from Buffy. You guys remember that?
They
Like,
really did?
Yeah, with Giles from Buffy. He
but he
played
didn't
the
play
te-
Giles.
Oh, okay.
No, but he
Oh,
was
those
the-
are like bat teachers. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Bat teachers?
Yeah, they were teachers, but they
Are
were
those
all
bats?
Yeah, like gigantic bats.
All right.
I don't know if that counts as vampires because not all bats are vampires.
Sorry, I went a different way. So
Hashtag
No, it's
not
okay.
all bats.
Hashtag not all bats.
Bat
And I
lives
think-
matter.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes, indeed.
That's politics.
Okay,
All around.
so
We're talking about vampires in Africa. Bat lives matter.
But the vampires down in Africa.
okay.
So we get the doctor there. The doctor is trying to
Save the vampires.
save the vampires,
To save them?
Because they're not actually vampires. They're just being hunted by people.
and because of some time fluke, like the captain in this Christmas episode, Buffy ends up in Africa.
Okay,
And so
this is
so
the crossover episode, guys.
Buffy is the villain of this episode.
Buffy's the villain,
A Slayer. It doesn't have to
Absolutely.
be Buffy.
Oh yeah.
but she would
the
know
Slayer.
who's a vamp and who's not.
Like I like
Yeah.
Keaton Drop.
But any of the Slayers, there's like hundreds of them now.
And then can the band Slayer come on too?
yes.
yes.
That'd be sick.
And so you've got Slayer, you've got Slash, you got Slash in there too.
Oh, of course.
I understand where Slash is from. It's
Okay.
All right.
And let's see who else.
And I think we've dug this hole pretty far.
Yeah,
so.
I think-
Anyways,
I think we've got ourselves a story.
this is going to be a great episode. Guys.
just for fun, can Michael Keaton show up dressed as Batman? Like just for fun?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Always.
I'm like so
And
down.
then you have to kill someone to make people cry. That's just the story.
Yeah,
the
the Doctor almost dies like in every episode.
Clockwork Orange guy because he
The-
was older, so he's
A
lived.
child
longer.
dies or something, and the doctor's like, "I'll avenge you."
So George McFly Hitler,
I don't
did he
know.
die?
We're so
Blah,
enthralled
blah,
by this
blah.
story. Blah blah blah. Doctor saves
Well,
the
actually,
day.
I don't know. I'm
Who the
excited.
fuck cares?
I'm excited to see what our new show head does. Who's not Stephen Moffat?
Yeah, no, that is incredibly intriguing. How many years has it been with Stephen Moffat?
Well, he was writing for a long time for them before he actually took over as show lead.
All right, I've got
So
one last
wild.
question.
Okay.
Yeah.
This question I kind of threw into the chat beforehand. It's not on the group chat yet, but this one comes from Reddit, and this is kind of my favorite question of them all. So, there's a new showrunner for the American Doctor Who. He also decides to be the director, the actor.
Of course, because he's American.
Ugh.
He is the showrunner, director, actor, writer.
Is it Billy Bob Thornton?
It is Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau is what I was going to guess.
Oh, hi, Mark. Hello, Dougie.
What happens?
Oh, hi, Bill.
Okay, we now have to perform a scene in that universe's
Can
version.
we just do Eddie Murphy instead?
I think
I'll do it. All right.
Okay,
And
Eddie
he
Murphy.
gets to be everyone. I'm down. I'm okay with that, but I'm not okay. With
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, Tyler Perry. Sure.
Show me.
Okay, so now we've got our characters. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a scene with Tyler Perry, Eddie Murphy, and Tommy Wiseau doing a scene from Doctor Who. So are we going to do our Doctor Who Buffy themed episode? Because Tommy Wiseau as Buffy would be incredible.
I think Tommy Wiseau should be the vampire because it makes the most sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Doesn't make too much sense.
I think Mrs. Clump should be Buffy. Like, as in Professor Clump's mother.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, okay. So Eddie Murphy dressed up as a fat woman.
I mean,
yes.
Eddie Murphy should really be playing all the parts. Let's be honest.
I think so. With a brief appearance by Medea.
Boo Halloween.
This actually kind of makes sense as an American Doctor Who, guys.
I love it. I dig it.
As long as it's not M. Night Shyamalan.
I liked, what was it, Split? Is that the one? Yeah.
Haven't seen it yet. Don't
good.
spoil.
It was good. I won't spoil it for you.
Very good.
So, okay, one last thing. Disaster Artist was great.
Oh, good. You saw it?
Yeah, Zac Efron is in it, and he plays the drug dealer.
The drug dealer. I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited.
Yeah. We also saw.
That sounds marvelous.
We saw the greatest Showman this week too.
The Greatest Showman was fantastic.
Which
It
also
was
had
so great.
Which also had Zac Efron.
I have a question for you. I haven't seen either, and I probably won't because I don't see movies. But does he talk a lot in it? Zac Efron.
In The Showman? Or
In
just-
anything, whatever.
He in the Disaster Artist, Zac Efron goes, "Where the fuck is my money, Donnie?
Where's my money?
Where's my money, Donnie? Hey, was that scene good?" And that was pretty much it.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I like to ruin things for people, so I'll ruin this for you guys, everyone here who's listening. Zac Efron opens his mouth sideways to talk. It's so
God.
weird.
Are you ruining
Oh,
Zac
no.
Efron for me?
Yeah.
Now Zac Efron will never be appealing to me ever
Like,
again.
it's so weird. He does
Oh,
this.
you mean
when
he stretches it sideways instead of up and
Yeah,
down?
instead of opening his mouth,
I
he
see what you're
stretches
saying.
his mouth sideways. It's like he's got some weird alien jaw.
I haven't noticed, but I'm going to look
Yeah,
for
look
it
at
now.
it.
So he's the next alien in our next Doctor Who episode.
I wouldn't be surprised if his teeth grew in that way and then he had them fixed later.
I think that's as good a place as any to.
Yeah, that's it.
But I will
You're
say that
welcome.
the Greatest Showman was fantastic, and I recommend it to everybody. My favorite part was Zac Efron and the chick on the trapeze. That was my favorite.
Except for the scene where they're still singing like perfectly, and they just like smack on the ground, and they're still singing perfectly. It was great.
Yeah, you know.
That was fun.
It's a musical. Come on.
Yeah. What could be more
Come on, I
appealing
got
than a
ball players.
musical?
As we come to the end of our
Yes.
show,
Please.
I want to thank the people who make the show possible. Thank you to you guys for joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you to our wonderful audience. Thank you
Our
for
audience who are on their phones and
Thank
have
you.
their faces in bags of Cheetos and pretzels.
Thank you for dealing with this for the last hour. This has been a blast. Thank you to Steffan for joining us, to swinging by and talking to the doctor with us. Thank you to our incredible audience. Thank you to KRFC for having us on the KRFC Podcasting Network. And as always, have yourselves a wonderful week.
Bye. Yay. We love
thank
you.
That was a great applause from Boo Boo.
Yeah.
All right.